they pay the money for that. And then they get only 2 products out of 18 which they would have got it if they would have done the fractionation over here. What government is doing? Are they interested to ensure that the plasma even which is available in India, which is donated free, can be fractionated and the product can be made available at an affordable price? So this is, I define as an unbiased government support to encourage the new entrepreneur to enter into the manufacturing facilities where the technologies are available. Sorry. Now, as the points what I have discussed till now, the basic things which comes of the cost, and here I am talking about the inventory cost. Entire this industry is is based on the entire industry is based on the inventories. The plasma which is even collected by all the fractionator has to be kept for minimum 1.5 years to find out whether any new viruses are coming up or whether that donation has happened at the window period of the infections. So every blood fractionators, they have to purchase the plasma which is stored minimum for 2 years and then taken it for the fractionation, which proves that the basic material is free from all the infectious known diseases. I'm not talking about unknown diseases which are coming up day out and day night. So many infections are coming up. So basic inventory cost starts at the fractionator. He fractionate the product. He requires further 6 months to make the product and then get it tested within his facilities, then by their government, and then export the product to us. After that, our government takes minimum 3 months to test the product and release it into the market. We ensure that the product, whatever we are giving, are potent enough, they are safe enough, and efficacy-wise or safety-wise, no question is going to be asked on the product which we provide to the people. So thereby what happens is that the inventory goes on piling up. As I said it, even at the plasma level, they requires 2 years. So we have to give the purchase projections to the fractionators minimum 2 years in advance, that this is the product what we require, these are the quantities what we require. So it becomes that an advance booking of the product. So we book the products. Now if in case the market does not permit us to sell that product as per the trend what we anticipate, the product lies at our end. When the product lies at our end, what happens? The costly product gets expired. We have to destroy it. If in case we don't keep the inventories, we don't keep the regular availability of the product, the people who are affordable, who are using the product, we cannot even make the product available to them. So the inventory cost is again added onto the product cost. This becomes a very important issue whenever we are talking on the pricing of the product. The logistics. This is a basic issue for any industry. For us, this is the biggest issue because all our products are thermolabile. They are to be stored at 2 to 8 degrees centigrade, to be shipped at 2 to 8 degrees centigrade, to be imported at 2 to 8 degrees centigrade, to be paid to the government for the testing, everything we do it. The courier charges, we have to ensure that the product reaches to the destination within 24 hours because you do not have the other systems which maintains the temperature more than 24 hours at 2 to 8 degrees centigrade. So we have to use the best of the couriers, we have to use the best of the airlines, we have to use the best of the cold storage to ensure that we maintain all proper temperatures of the product so that we give the quality of the product. What is happening? Government is increasing the electricity bills every month. Government increasing the fuel charges every month. Where this cost is going to be added? When we tell to the government, when we are on a tender, sir, the fuel price has increased, my courier charges has increased, my electricity bill has increased, my packing material price has increased, please give me increase of at least 10%. Government says, sorry, we cannot, you are in a tender. For 1 year, you have to supply the product at this rate. Otherwise, we purchase the product from open market and you pay us the difference. Where are we? They are not ready. Who is increasing the prices? It's not me, it's the government. Who increases the taxes? It's government. It's not me. They know it. Devaluation of the rupee, who have done it? It's not me, it's government. But when I go to the government and tell them because of this my price has increased, government says, sorry, we cannot. What should we do? One time we talk about the betterment. One time we talk about the non-affordability. We talk about the several plans of the government. But where are we? Are we practical? This is the most biggest challenge which will be continue, because the major thing which comes is that every now and then we cannot go on increasing the prices of the product, because there is something called as MRP. That MRP cannot be changed every month. It cannot be changed every fortnight, because the government rule says, no man, you have to supply the product at this price. You cannot. Every 6 months you can revise the prices. So where are we? Does government encourage the entrepreneurs to make the product available even at the constant price? Our principles, they fix the price for 1 year, they don't change. Whereas our government, they go on changing the things every now and then. We talk about the threats to this industry. Now, as I said it, that most of these products are imported. They have the tendency to play around one-to-one on the importers. Today, if I place the order for A quantity, we import it, but the fractionator have A plus quantity, they require us to purchase those quantity, which we say, sorry, we cannot. They are approached by the other people and they give the product. So what happens? This becomes an unhealthy competition, and the another thing is either the price is increased or it is decreased. At what cost? At the patient's cost. So the basic thing what we are talking here is that you have to have the base within India. Foreign currency influence, as I said it just now, is another major factors which influence this industry. There are again internal factors which I have elaborated, I had talked much, is on the affordability and non-supportive government institutions. So these are the major threats which are there again to our industry. We talk about, though so many minuses are there, do we have any opportunities? Yes, we do. We have the population, we are number 2 in the world. We have so many kind people who donate the blood free of cost. Plenty of population is available, plenty of donors are available. We have the plasma available, but we do not have the facility which permit us to manufacture the product. We have the technology, we have the technical people, qualified people, experienced people to manufacture the product. Government of India does not permit us to do that. So what we require? We require the support, we require the permissions, we require the amendments to the policies of the government to ensure that we ourselves can fractionate the product in India and make the product available at the affordable prices, where the raw material is not going to be in a shortage. We have plenty of raw material available. If any NGO or any government institution like KEM or JJ, they appeal to the people for the blood, you see the queue of the people who are ready to donate the blood, who donates the blood. That proves that there is no shortage of the plasma anymore. And this thing will prevent us from the dependability on the imports. Thereby, we cannot talk about any fluctuation of the foreign currency. We cannot talk about the government policies much, and we talk about then only wider reach of affordable health care to all the people who are affordable as well as non-affordable. I would like to conclude it is that we have to make these life-saving therapies, what we talk about the prophylaxis use, which are really required on the 11th hour to save the life of the people, to make it available at an affordable price for all, not for the specific class, but for all. Assurance of quality and safety, as of today being the importers who are assuring it, but even as a manufacturer also we can assure it because we know the technologies. New avenues for established as well as the upcoming Indian entrepreneur. If government permit us to enter into the manufacturing, we can generate so many jobs for the people, because the creation of an industry gives the supporting industry support so that everybody gets a new job. Now, after talking so many things, I acknowledge that all my principals, though they are from the developed countries, and all my associates within the country, the support and the encouragement what they are given to me to continuously make the product available, which is based on the quality and at the most affordable prices. We also look forward for the new challenges which may come up into this industry, and we do not have any other problem. One more thing which I want to cite an example over here, that Government of India permits us to manufacture the product out of animal protein. Process of manufacturing remains the same, there is no change. When Government of India thinks that we can manufacture the product out of animal, why can't we manufacture the product from the human plasma? And that is the major slide which I had shown you in the past, is that this slide, we talk about the manufacturing, and we are already into the animal protein manufacturing base. Though there are again so many threats, so many licenses, but still we are going ahead. But still in future, we are planning to be there in the human plasma fractionation as well as some other vaccines which are required into the market. Thank you very much. Thank you for the patience.
Thank you, Mr. Bhavse, for a very, very informative talk on a very interesting subject of pertinence today. A couple of thoughts that went through my mind when I was listening to you. You said doctors say it is required, but patients can't afford. You also mentioned later on, making it more affordable. But do you reckon that you would also agree with what a couple of other speakers earlier on today morning have said, that one of the answers to that would be to focus on insurance and also have a special kind of a coverage for senior citizens like it's done in the Western countries?
That what I have already elaborated, that even when we talk about the health insurance, it is again restricted to the cities and towns. I'm talking about the people who are there in the smaller towns, who are there in the villages. Now, even when we talk about the city like Bombay, is everybody insured? No. There is again a specific class who are insured. And sorry to say that the people insure themselves to save on the taxes than saving themselves, which is a fact of life. I will give you another classical example. There was a bomb blast in Mumbai. We have a classical product which is named as anti-gas gangrene. In bomb blast, the product was very much required. We approached to the government institutions, we approached to the government people, they say, yes, we require the product. We went to the institutions, we said, yes, this product is available, why can't you save the life of the people by giving this product? They said, there is a meeting going on in the Mantralaya, they will take a decision whether the product is to be given or not to be given. Believe me, there were 25 critical cases within Bombay who were required this product, and the institute as well as the relatives of the people, they were waiting for the government decision whether the product is to be given or not to be given. All of them have lost their life. Who is to be blamed? Is it me? We have given product free of cost to 10 people, but we cannot give it to everybody. What government is doing? Now another example on the same basis I give you of Delhi. There was a bomb blast 2 months back. Government of Delhi have taken an immediate decision of making the product available in 3 critical hospitals where the patients were diverted. Believe me, not a single death has been reported because of a gangrene. We save the life. It's the government who has to take a decision. It's the individual who has to take a decision. We save the life of the people from tetanus. We are selling human rabies immunoglobulin. Wherever the product is used, we have sold close to 1 million dosage of human rabies immunoglobulin within the span of 8 years. Not a single patient has died of a rabies wherever the product is used. Can't we save the life of the people? We can.